Welcome to Madden NFL 27. Before you hit the field,
Let's work.
let's adjust a few options and make this Madden yours. You can come back and change this anytime in the settings menu.
Let's get it. Let's straight to it. I'm a roll with now. Who is on the roll? Hey.
Don't want you to go. Want you stay a bit longer. 'Cause you made me stronger. And yeah, I know I'm a man.
I'm gonna play with the bank.
But you can see through.
I'm gonna get the bank. I gotta roll my
How do you do that? Here's the 85. Alright.
All we really want, the only thing we ever need, it's just a little love and only the necessities. Just a simple life, just some place to sleep tonight.
Put that right down.
That everything will be alright.
Alright, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Say you give it to me. One of these days.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium.
Get it, man. Let's work.
Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
do this run. I'm gonna run that ball.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Right side cut by Higgins. And this will be stopped just before the play reaches that 30-yard mark. Still a great game, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
A 1st down carry for Brown. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on 2nd, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short.
Good fucking ball, man.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
On the play. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. Gun. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Straight ahead, it's Brown.
Come on, get off.
His way through a tackle. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Burrow back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket.
Come
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Hits the slant. Across the line he goes. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They go up 7-0 here early.
That's a good defense, man. That's a good defense.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. And he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. No must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
I got it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Running back motions right. Third and long. They're going to throw. They'll get this over the middle to Ferguson. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
6 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Quick pass left side. And on fourth down, they're going to come through. 11 yards there. They've got the first down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Dak to the air here. Right side. Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them second and 8. Back to throw. Here's Dak.
Come on, we need on
They're
him.
going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. They needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And this one's away, looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So So they're left facing third and
Defended
long.
by Deron Bland.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Third and long for him here. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Wow, shit. Watch this motherfucker play. Watch this play.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Big 13. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw, Prescott. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. And it's Dexter Lawrence. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Now midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. After the sack, Dak.
Come on, what
Into
the
the hands of Pickett. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to get Dallas the first down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Now Dak to throw. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. That stop made by Barrett Carter. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of them on second down. Here's Dak. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Running back sent in motion. To the air on third and long. Pass is caught by Blue. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And Hitt got there quickly. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. Now here's Prescott. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away,
he's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoang.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
20 seconds. Watch this. I got 20 seconds. Watch this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Burrow to the air now. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It is.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. There's a 50-yard look from the right hash.
Ah. There we go.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Bitch is good.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they get him down after a gain of 10. A great effort on his part. Pays off with a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32. Dak off the play fake. Connects on the crosser.
Oh my God.
Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump ahead by 4.
14. Bengals 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 180. 20.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And it'll be first down Bengals.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
180.
On first down, they'll run. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
On 1, ready?
So fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Stop.
Running it after the penalty. He's got room to roam. Defender is there to finally make the stop, but not before the play goes for 27. And that's going to be good for Bengals first down.
7 yards. That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180. 11.
Burrow back to throw. Gets it to the 15. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Gun.
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
What the fuck is that?
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on third and goal.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Buys time, rolling right.
Come on, fucking die!
This is going to be caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Mike Gesicki. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too.
Screaming.
McPherson at the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now up to a field goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Jordan Battle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Dak out of the pistol. Lamb has another one. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. That is good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a 1st down.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
2 yards.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves him 2nd and 8. Dak to the air here. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over, and they drop it with the 33. And now they're going to need some help. This is a 3rd and 18.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys down by only 3.
Work.
Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Complete over the middle. And it's going to be 4th down. Great effort there with the completion, but he's still well short of what they needed.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Brown on the inside give. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
He'll look to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. Oh, man, as they bring him down, a lot of yards. Nicely done, but still short of the marker. It is 4th down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical third down situations. It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
I just need to stop right here.
That's a throw.
Oh, come on.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That incompletion right there, Kate, it does stop the clock, and it gives you a chance. A chance to get in that huddle, regroup, and make sure you just fire your best shots here down the stretch.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Taken in over the middle by Pickens. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw.
Come on.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Prescott's pass.
Jeez, man. Let's go. That's hurt, man. Nice one. Get it.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground.
Wow.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now here's Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze.
Come on, first motherfucker pass play. First pass play. First pass play.
And they strike quickly here to begin this game. Touchdown Bears. Roma Dunze in from 72 yards out.
Daddy.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. May will throw to get us started here. Finds him on the crossing route. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during his first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On second down, May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Here's May to the air. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. They'll give him what looks like about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here's May on second. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Throw is caught. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
May.
Come on, man.
Intercepted in the end zone. Jalen Johnson with the pitch. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's the defense, man. Defense, nigga.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. First play of the drive, a run by Swift.
Come on.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Throwing on second, Williams.
Oh, my
That runs up
God.
incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Now Williams escapes the pocket.
Oh.
Connects downfield on target to Burton. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10, and that's going to be good for a Bears first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock, and it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
And give him the first down here. It looks to be an even 20 on that play. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. You want to get that century mark.
Yeah.
That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
Swift, the running back, on first down. Coming off his 4th carry of this drive. To throw, Williams. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Milton Williams. And that will bring up 2nd and 18.
It's 2nd down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Williams will look to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, again to Swift. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. And they hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. Brought in. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. That brings up 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west. Right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Santos' kick is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And it's good. So they take some valuable points off that lead, Brock, right at the end of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more on the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pin quickly. He's going to throw to the outside. Caught by Brown. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Set to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He'll get this to Henry. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much down into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
Here's May. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Touchdown, New England! So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
One after by Borregales is up and good. And they jump ahead by 4.
14. Bears 10.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now second down throw for Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Finding Birdie. And out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8 for his third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert. Right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert, that was a shot, just didn't hit it.
Pass brought in by Burton. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, 59 yards to the house. Santos now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Lead now up to a field goal.
17. Patriots 14. Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Having gained about a handful there. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
It's a gain of 5.
This is Henderson on second down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that first down.
In the early battle, get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Here's first and 10 from the 47. May looking to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. An incompletion sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now May on second down. Man downfield, he's got it. So that stalls. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that is a Patriots first down.
First down. First and 10.
Henderson on his own read. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Made a throw it. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's going to end up incomplete. Just too tough to hang on through that contact. It's going to make it second and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On second down, May. It is there, and that breaks up the completion. Quick reaction there to apply that contact. That's going to force third and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Come on.
Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. Tyreek Stevenson has it.
The Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Williams to throw. Under pressure, and it gets to him. Brought down near the 8. Raymond Jones. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here he is to throw. He's not going to be able to get rid of it, so they got to him. Now we're timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Right. Come on.
Throwing now.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Come on, baby.
And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, get on that ball. Come on, get on that ball.
Now a give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
I just hit the nail. I hit the nail.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us?
Yeah.
We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
Dean, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something.
Hold on. Get it. Okay. Right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes. To find Diablo. In there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Here's Purdy. Samuel, there to make the catch. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again.
Oh,
Inside the 20.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for free.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
There we go.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again with Robinson. Nothing. Met at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he's going to be stopped yet again. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but now it's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it back.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Offside in the hands of London. He's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the 47.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tua now on 3rd down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down by a good couple of yards. They get 3 on 4th and inches.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Play fake to Robinson. Now it's Tua. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just
come on, good shit.
And intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own
Getting an interception.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Here's 2nd and 9.
15-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
when you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Picked up by Billy Bowman.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down. A gain of about 4.
And the Falcons 1st down.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners will take over at their own 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And
Whoa,
down up beyond the 30. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Purdy to throw. Short one there, caught by Kittle.
Get it. Get it.
To George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point.
I'm getting to this chicken, man. I'll get it.
The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this, and we'll bring the first half to a close. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this first half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes, when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. Another run here for Robinson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's caught right side. It's London. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Niners.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look London's way again. Just complete again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1.
From the gun, here's Tua. Back 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
It's over, man. Look good. GG, my boy.
There's a calling that I can't ignore out in the wild. If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage. Before you let me out the cage. Oh, there's a hunger coming over me. Burns like a fever. If you don't think I'll hunt you down, I'll make you a believer. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I break. You should have thought before you let me out the cage.
frozen tundra looks more picturesque in some snow, right? But how about some rain instead? That's what we've got in the forecast today here in Green Bay as we welcome you inside historic Lambeau Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
To the air on third and long. Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they'll stop him short, so let's see. That should bring out the Commanders' punt team.
That's such a bummer case for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
They'll run for it with White. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down at the 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Packers, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On second down, Love. Catch is made in close. And there it is. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, a 15-yard score. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky-Merritt. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 39 yards.
A 39-yard gain.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
This is a heater going deep. And the defender coming away with picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover.
Well, get him out of here, man. On to the next. Okay. So, oh no, I was just thinking of my baby, my wifey. Um, it's always busy your first day. This is listening on, man. Okay. Oh. Someone shot open. I don't know. Like an Italian rap. Like chicken rap. Yeah. Nice, nice. Do that. I have no chicken wrap. Get these chicken and tenders and shit. Flavor and shit. Like everything you got chicken wraps. Get the chicken cooked good and the lemon.
It's a stadium so big, and you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. WoooorrK has it all teed up. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback is sure to appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On the gun, a carry by Williams. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of a yard.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys 7, Vikings nothing.
Alright. I like my man Brown. I know the team is just now.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay, I'm trying to go.
Ty Felton here to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Philadelphia 6.
Kyler starting off with the throw. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. Has a hole left. Room to run. It's a Minnesota touchdown.
Complete to Jawan Jennings.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's WoooorrK on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. Avoids some trouble there. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Pass rush is there in time once again. They down on the last snap, Brock. Force the incompletion this time. Those plays have brought up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. That's Miles Price back deep for the Vikings.
Yeah, I know the 7 come out with.
And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our 1st quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll take over here following that punt to end the 1st.
Yeah, they'll play the Pistons, yeah.
Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. That's going to be a Minnesota 1st down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Kyler looking to throw. Has a big strike to Addison. Stops there, but that gets them the 1st. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
He got it for
Murray. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone on 1st. And Rush is going to win this rep. They get to it. Working quickly here.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Working on 2nd down. Kyler. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Here he goes, third and long. That one connects. And in. Touchdown, Vikings. Jawan Jennings. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Extra point added on by Reichert. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Cowboys 7. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost in midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Throwing on second, Prescott. And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now here's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore.
He's under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him at the 38. Kenny Clark. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. You're going to get a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. Trying again following the sack. Murray. He's hit again, but this time he gets the pass off. So quickly falls to the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Running back motions right. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down. They snap it to Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He completes it in traffic. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dak to the air here. Forced out to his right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now Kyler. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Man in motion here. Now 2nd down throw for Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Miles Price. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that is a Vikings 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, Minnesota.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Motioning one of the tight ends. Back to throw, Murray. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Throwing on 2nd, Murray. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
empty the backfield and motion him out. Kyler throwing here. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Working inside the red zone. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Looks like a design keeper from Murray. And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyler Murray, his third touchdown of this game. Going after is up and good by Reichert. And they bump their lead up to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Cowboys will line up for
now Dak to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's Price. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. On the ground, Jones to begin the drive. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Murray setting up to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down from the 42. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
On second down, Murray's going to throw. Now here he goes. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Minnesota first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end.
Everybody wants you.
All set now. 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Has it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson as they drive 72 yards for the score.
What the? Oh.
Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Design quarterback run here. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Score, Vikings 29, Cowboys 15. Will
Yeah.
Reichard
Here's
to kick
Reichard
off
set
for
to
the
kick this
Vikings.
away. Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Into the hands of Flanoy. Complete. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that's going to give Dallas the 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with 1 play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only could he get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one splits the uprights. And lead now 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Prescott after that pick. Fits it through the middle. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Back to throw, here's Dak. Rushes right there as he releases it. And goes nowhere near the target. He'll avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny, too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel soreness in my neck, in my ribs, in my back after games like this where you just get hit a bunch.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that is good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. And oh, he got it! Interception! Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They've got a man in motion. That one's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Now motion him out of the backfield. And he snags this one over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And a big play is finally put to an end.
To number 14, Jawan Jennings. A 41-yard gain. First down, Vikings.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Kyler looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. He's got it inside the 10. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. That's Jones working the sideline. Complete. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Running back sent in motion. Third and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Pass him on a quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Trying to set this up quick.
George Pickens. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down. Dak. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
To throw, Prescott. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Prescott to throw. A diving grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb from 5 yards away. For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And it's down to a 14-point game.
36. Cowboys 22.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like we're running out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
They're going to pass it here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. This hits and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that is a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive 1. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
3-yard pickup.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Patrick to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
15 yards.
His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll take this down inside the 30.
We need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll find his receiver, Chris Moore. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues, another first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Second and inches. 10
yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Now Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball at the 3, second down, and goal. Jackson looking to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone, and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And now it's third and goal. Now, Jackson. That is caught, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
That's a fucking...
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle by Trenton Simpson. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
This will be 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 10 yards.
That is Trey Hendrickson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That's going to be caught. And the tackle going to be made short of the marker. What a decision to go for it. Right for second guessing. They have now turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no game.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And he will score! Lamar Jackson. So tough to stop. Down close. He's got a Ravens touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's caught downfield. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Come on.
One of the Ravens has it. And he is out of bounds, but his guys are going to take over possession of the football.
Yeah,
Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball.
Derrick Henry. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.